Jesus demonstrated this whole concept of taking responsibility beautifully in this story about this healing pool of Bethesda in Jerusalem. And it was noted as a place where healing took place. It was this pool, and from time to time, unpredictably, it wasn't like Old Faithful in Yellowstone where it went off every hour on the hour. It just unpredictably, from time to time, the Spirit, the healing Spirit of the Lord, would pass upon the face of the water. You'd see ripples in the water. And when you see ripples in the water, all the lame and crippled and sick who were gathered around waiting for this magical moment, they charged to get in that pool because only the first one in would be healed. So it was very competitive. Jesus happened to be walking by that pool one day, and here's this crippled man who had been sitting by the pool, and Jesus asks him, how long have you been here? Oh, I've been here for 38 years. 38 years, crippled. Jesus, why haven't you gotten in the pool? They all beat me to the punch. I've been here 38 years. I've never gotten in there first. I want to get well, Lord. I want to get well, but I'm a victim of circumstances. Everyone is more aggressive than me. Can't get in there first. Jesus looks down at him after listening to this tale of woe and asks him a simple question. Are you in earnest about getting well? Are you in earnest? Are you serious here? Do you want to get well, or do you just want to get well? We've talked about wanting versus wanting to want. That wanting to want, which is this perpetual fantasy. Of course I want to get well. Of course I want to fall in love. Of course I want to get that promotion. Of course I want to live a good life. But somehow it never happens. Well, maybe you just think you want it, but you just want to want it. What you're addicted to is the wanting, not the having of that experience. So this is what Jesus is asking. Do you really want to get well? The guy says, yes. And then he says, Jesus, well then pick up your mat and walk. That mat, the thing he sleeps on, that he has to carry around with him everywhere he goes. Do you want to get well? Yes. Well then pick up your mat and walk. He gave him a direct order. Let's get serious, and let's get serious now. You don't need that Spirit passing over the face of the water. The source is right here, and I'm giving you a command. Pick up your mat and walk if you're serious. The guy picks up his mat and he walks. For the first time, with this tone of voice, this bold authority that channeled through Jesus, the authority of the source that he was channeling as this transparent membrane, this agent, this vessel, this catalyst. Jesus didn't heal him. The source didn't heal any of those hundreds and hundreds of people who had gotten into that healing pool. What healed them was their own zeal, their own conviction, their own active participation in this healing process. And finally, after 38 years of being the passive, timid victim who had been locked in this perpetual paralysis of wanting to want to be healed, finally, with this forceful command that Jesus gave him, for the first time in those 38 years, he took responsibility for his own health. He became an active participant. He said, yes. Yes, I want to walk. Yes, I want to be whole. Yes, I do want to have a good life. Well, then pick up your mat and walk. It's that simple. He got up and he walked away.